Lucky Boys Podcast.
I want to do something else that could put a little bit more in my pocket. And I realized I almost felt bad about saying that. But I'm like, man, like, how come I can't make money and like feel good about it? It's because like there's this negative connotation with it, you know, like money is evil, etc., etc. But I'm like, man, if I make more money, I can help more people and do things, give back, and like be in positions where I can positively impact people's lives. Mm-hmm. Like a client that I work with, he just had a huge party at a pier. He rented out the whole pier, and it was free of charge. 5 food trucks serving, you know, top shelf alcohol, all that stuff, raffling off stuff to like frontline workers, because that's what he does. He staffs frontline workers. He raffled off a BMW. And then after the night was like over, he came up to me and said, Andy, that felt so good, man. Like, I just love the fact that like I was able to like give a space where healthcare providers feel appreciated and like change people's lives. He's like, I'm going to do this every year. And I'm like, that's what's up. So when you start to realize it's like money isn't evil, you know, like it's good to make money. It's good to give away money. And like, you shouldn't feel bad about like making decisions based on certain financial things.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel bad about making money. You shouldn't feel bad about being happy, and you shouldn't be mad at making decisions for yourself that'll improve your own lifestyle or mental health. I think we need to begin choosing ourselves first without feeling guilt. I always felt bad as a kid if I said no to someone. You know, I didn't know how powerful no was. It's okay to say no to these people and yes to me, because every time I said yes to them, I was saying no to me. And I'm watching everybody around me get better, and I'm blaming them for not lifting me up. And I'm going, wait, that's not their fault. I'm responsible for myself. And if I choosing to help this person out and they're choosing not to help me back out or reciprocate the energy, then I have a choice. Do I want to continue being friends and be okay with that? Or do I want to say, you know what? Maybe this isn't the friendship I thought it was. Maybe I could take a step back and focus on myself, and maybe I'll find other friends that'll care about me as much as I care about them, right? And again, this is asking the right questions. So I ask myself these questions. Is everyone like this? Is this something that I'm doing wrong? Or is this something that they're doing wrong? And it boiled down to me doing something wrong because I didn't draw boundaries. It was, yes, you will. You want to do that? Yes. Okay. Yeah. And I was giving these yeses out for free without knowing my own worth. And it became so easy because I was cheap, making myself cheap because I was always available, right? So therefore they can't appreciate you because you're always available. You're going to be down anyway, right? Whereas if you start sharing some no's, they go, oh shit, his time is valuable. It's limited. Oh, hey, they'll start giving more effort because they know they have to work more for your yeses. Versus before it was for free. And when things are free, what do? Naturally, every human, you take it for granted. Yeah. So they're not evil people. It's just that I set it up wrong. I didn't draw boundaries. And since it was free, they just thought it was, it's free. Why should I put value to it? And then when I started changing it up, the dangerous part was I really enjoyed my own company, where I just didn't always need to be with you. I didn't always want to hang out in large groups anymore. I was actually really happy, just for example, even going out to dinner, having a glass of wine by myself and a steak and just chilling. I'm like, this is kind of cool. It was weird, but it was kind of cool. And then I was like, oh, let me try to do this by myself. Let me try to go on a trip by myself. Let me try to do a little road trip by myself. Let me do this. Oh, I like this. Is kind of fun. You know what? Let me try this on my own. And I started liking my own company. And then now when my other friends would join in, I wouldn't be so eager to please anymore because I like myself enough to just be okay with myself, and I didn't need you to be okay with me anymore. But I also enjoyed your company, which is great, and it made me cherish it more, and it made you cherish me more. Now I'm at a healthier place for all of us, and it was just a matter of holding myself accountable instead of blaming other people. Oh, yo, you ain't riding with me. You ain't loyal. You do. And it's not even that. It's not even that deep. Like, it's just, you got to choose yourself first to take care of yourself, and then let everything else, let the chips fall in place. Because people aren't out, for the most part, people aren't out to backstab you. People aren't out to betray you or look for things to do against you, unless you're, like on some Squid Game shit where, it's either you or him. Then yeah, of course, everyone's going to choose self-preservation. I get it. But if you're not in a situation like that, they're not looking to get you for the most part, unless that guy's crazy or girl. But I mean, I come to that conclusion, and I wish I did earlier, because it would have been so much better for me now. Right. So there's one of those things where I say, and there's no regrets, but there's one of those things where I say, like, what my 65-year-old version wish I would have done now. So it's like what my version like of now wished my 20-year-old would be if I had that awareness. But then again, I can't blame myself. The reason I say no regrets, not because it's a saying or that's unhealthy, whatever. It's true, because at 20, I didn't have that knowledge yet. It just, for whatever reason, I didn't have that awareness.
It had a specific time.
Yeah, it happened when it needed to happen.
Yeah. Right. It's like, you go through life and you get those moments. You get one moment where you realize, like, I'm going to bawl my eyes out. I'm going to start my own business. Right. Yeah. And, I had moments like that too as well. Like realizing, like, I want to be financially free, but how do I get there? All these things. But, made me realize, like, finding the bigger purpose. Like, why do I want to be financially free? Is because I want to take care of my family. I want to be able to, when my son grows up to be 14, 15, I want to take him to his baseball games or whatever sports he wants to play. I want to be there cheering him on. I don't want to be like stuck in the office, and not be able to experience life, when I see so many things happening when life, is short, with the pandemic happening, with your parents, they're getting older. I don't want to be in that similar situation. So I'm looking at ways to get myself, out of the rat race.
You hear that, people? Donate to the Patreon so Norm can get out the rat race.
That's how we get our income.
Yeah, we actually had people drop out of the Patreon.
Oh, damn, guys. Now,
yo, think about his kid, man.
Yeah, damn. Now I gotta take a part-time job.
Hey, for those that with the Patreon, man, love to y'all.
Yeah, man, love to,
because y'all been giving for months, man. It's kept
thank you.
Yeah, your head in the ring, man, and that speaks to us so much, and everybody else that listens and subscribes. I totally appreciate all of y'all for just all three of you guys. So
all three of you guys.
he's
you told me something different.
There's more.
Lucky Boys Podcast.